All right, guys, here's what you're going to do. If you missed this lab, what we did was we plotted 160 of these stars to get a image on how this HR diagram works. If you were absent, I'm going to have you do this chunk because we can't just give you everybody else's work and have you do it. So it's way less. You probably would have done about this many anyway, maybe a few less, but that's how it goes. And then some questions which are exactly like the lab, then you'll be good to go. The way this works is you look for the temperature down here. Do note that it starts with the cooler temps down here, cool, and goes up to your hottest temps up here. So that feels backwards compared to most axes you've used in your life. Usually you're counting up that way. Now we're going backwards. Luminosity just increases as you go up, and that goes along with the size and mass of the star as well. The axes are funny. You may have not seen an axis that does this before, where you go from 1 to 10, and then in the same amount of space go from 10 to 100, and then from 100 to 1,000. It's not a linear axis, which can be confusing, but really don't panic. Just try to figure out about where it belongs. You'll be close when you estimate. I mean, if it's between 10 and 100, you're not going to put it way up here, right? You'll figure it out. The other thing to note is that there are colors that you're going to do your dots in. You can use this palette thing over here to preset colors in certain slots if I want green there, which you don't need because there's no green stars, but that's what you would do. So you're going to use those colors. You don't have to fill in these boxes. That was for another lab that I was doing. Don't worry about that, but I'll help you out with one. So Sirius is at a temperature of, and like estimate, let's call that 10,000. Close enough, right? And a luminosity of about 25.4, so about 25. So at about 10,000, I'm somewhere between blue and blue-white. So that's what I've been doing this really light blue for. And then up to about 25 is between 10 and 100. Chuck a dot, and we're good to go. Just make them a little bit more blue as you go that way. White, we were making like the light gray color, since you can't do white on a white background, right? So do the light gray color for those. And then you'll see some patterns. Then check out page 15 of your reference tables. There's the full HR diagram, and then try these questions. All right, good luck.